The keen eyes of a CCSO deputy spot a murder suspect.
Plus a melee at the Mercado on this week's Rambosk Report. Welcome to the Rambosk Report. I'm Andrea Jones.
And I'm Adam Fisher. We begin this week with a fantastic piece of law enforcement work that brought a murder suspect into custody. On Sunday, a patrol deputy conducted a traffic stop and recognized the passenger as a person of interest in the August 17th shooting death of 54-year-old Juan Choke Zo in Golden Gate City. Detectives had been looking for 22-year-old Anthony Michael Felix in order to execute a search warrant related to the murder. He had been hiding out. Felix was detained at the traffic stop and later arrested on second-degree murder charges. According to reports, Felix first attempted to rob Choke Zo as he walked with a friend of a gold chain. The victim refused to give it to Felix, and Felix shot him.
And while on patrol in Immokalee, a deputy spotted a Jeep that had been reported stolen out of Lee County. That was on southbound State Road 29. The driver, 18-year-old Benjamin Ayer of Lehigh Acres, did not have a valid driver's license. That was after not paying several fines for other infractions. While being detained, Ayer handed the deputy a small baggie with a substance inside that later tested positive for cocaine. He is currently charged with felony drug possession and his moving violation, and more charges may follow in that case.
Also this week, a deputy working at the Mercado in North Naples is punched by an unruly bar patron. Security had removed 25-year-old Luis Ceballos Cortez of Fort Myers from Blue Martini, and when they did, he took a swing at one of the bouncers. Seeing this, the CCSO deputy ran over to assist and was swung on as well, taking a shot to the cheek. Given the size of the suspect, the deputy deployed his taser in order to detain him. Ceballos Cortez is charged with battery on law enforcement and disorderly intoxication.
And in another case involving battery on law enforcement, a deputy stopped 30-year-old Jesus Juarez Pacheco after he apparently almost crashed into several vehicles as he traveled on State Road 29 and then into Immokalee. The deputy suspected Juarez Pacheco was intoxicated and attempted to detain him. That's when Juarez Pacheco tried to flee several times by striking, pushing, and kicking the deputy. Backup arrived and Juarez Pacheco was safely placed into custody. He is charged with felony battery of law enforcement and resisting, plus marijuana possession and driving without a valid license.
It's a dangerous job our deputies do.
It is.
So finally, before we go, we want to tell you about our latest Sworn Statement podcast episode that dropped this week. It's all about hurricane readiness.
And it's prime time right now. More hurricanes have hit Florida in September than in any other month. So you'll learn how to prepare for the storm and how to protect yourself afterwards.
And you can listen to it wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you next week.